In the studio, it is Mr. Trinidad here. Of course, it is my pleasure to welcome a couple of original members of the Sade clique, as I like to call it. We're talking about Stuart Matthewman and Mr. Andrew Hale, in town celebrating the new release. It is called Soldier of Love. It is in stores. It dropped everywhere worldwide. Pick it up if you do not have it, especially if you're a fan. You got to go get it. A really gorgeous full length once again. What is it, maybe 10 tracks on the record this time around? Yeah. I love that. I love how it's not 20 songs. You know what I mean? It's just...
I've talked to other songwriters or other people putting their albums together, and they're always like, they've got like 20 songs and they're talking to the record company of which ones are going to be on the album. And it's like, if there's 10 songs on our album, it's because we had 10 songs. It's like there's normally not a lot of stuff left over, you know.
I saw a blurb on ABC, which was very nice. I got some footage of you all in the studio recording and sort of documenting the process, which is, I think, a rare occasion for most people to get a glimpse into that. So I wanted to start with, a question that had to do with the evolution of, you four as a band, from Lovers Rock to when you began to come together for Soldier of Love.
You mean influences with music and stuff? That's
yeah,
like, we all listen to such different kinds of music, but then when we're in the studio, we just kind of do our thing, and it probably does filter in there a little bit. It's weird when we just have this dynamic in the studio that we just do what we do. We all know what each other like and our tastes and stuff, and what we can do and what we can't do. But you just never know. We always try everything. We'll be in 3 o'clock in the morning, just start doing some dancehall track, just for fun, and out of that get a good melody, or Sade will start singing some lyrics and then change the song afterwards. So or I'll do sort of like some chuggy, heavy guitar that you wouldn't think would stick, and then all of a sudden, wow, that's in the song. Like in Soldier of Love. So you get these little late night, mess around things that end up sticking.
I wanted to get more into that single because I think it's got more of a heavy feel to it. It's something that I personally can play, let's say, in a club setting without relying on a remix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got the beat, it's got the bass, it's got the chuggy guitar, it's got the sort of reggae dancehall vibration going on. And you're telling me that sort of came about by accident?
I mean, that track is a track that no one could kind of do on their own. It was like a real band effort. Someone would do like a little chuggy guitar, or Andrew'd have a beat, and then Sade'd have the pizzicato string thing. And it was just the way it fell together. It's just, you couldn't have sat down and go, we're going to do a song like that. It just would never have happened.
It was interesting. We didn't. It was almost out of our comfort zone, that song, in as much as I don't think at any point during the whole course of the album we ever quite knew where it was going.
Yeah.
And even now I don't think we quite understood how we got there either. But it was, I think that's why it sounds kind of quite interesting, because I think you hear the process in the song.
Andrew Hale and Stuart Matthewman are my guests in the studio, and a new record called Soldier of Love. We are here, and it's KCRW. Everybody stay tuned.